And this pastor started to come to me and tell me that he loved me, which, okay, I mean, they told me they love me. But then he got a little bit more detailed with that and started to share with me that he was in love with me. That was very difficult for me to understand that this man, I think he's in his 30s then, I'm not sure exactly how old he was, married man, a pastor of a church, is telling me that he's in love with me. And he made it very clear, though, that he also loved his wife. And I remember him saying to me, "Don't you know, Monica, that you can be in love with more than one person? So I'm in love with you and I'm in love with my wife." Well, I don't think I said one word. I mean, what do you say to that? I'm this young girl living there. I'm pretty much at their mercy. They're providing me food, shelter, and taking care of me. My mom's off with this other man. My dad's gone. And I was put in this position of very much relying on these people. I felt like I had nowhere to go. So when he's telling me this, I was shocked, of course. And then he started to tell me that if anything ever happened to his wife, he was going to marry me. I didn't, again, know what to say to that because I'm thinking, well, how would that work? I don't know, maybe I was 17 by then. How is this church going to accept me as your wife? But he would say these things to me as if this surely was going to occur. Like, when anything happens to my wife, almost like when something happens to my wife, I'm going to be marrying you. So in my mind, I'm thinking, well, I'm really confused, but I'm thinking, okay, he's telling me that he's in love with me. I'm going to marry him if something happens to his wife. And I remember sitting in the kitchen again, another kitchen memory, but I remember sitting at a little table where they had a telephone. And I remember hearing his wife cry upstairs. And then I could hear them coming down the stairs together. I don't know if he was carrying her or she was definitely leaning on him a lot and walking through the kitchen out to the garage and him saying, "I've got to get her to the hospital. She's not doing well." And I'm sitting in the kitchen thinking, "Oh my gosh, this is where it happens." And I was so fearful that she was going to die. Well, she ended up having something happen to her where she required surgery. And I was thinking the whole night that if she died, like, okay, this is where I have to marry him. I mean, it's just crazy, right? It sounds nuts, but that's a position I was in, believing that this is what I was going to have to do. During this time, he started to sexually assault me. And of course, it'd be at night when nobody was awake, nobody was around, or